Rams at the Cardinals. Last time we saw these two teams play in the playoffs, it was as ugly as it's ever been for Kyler Murray on a football field. Now they're riding the high of that 20-point come-from-behind win, the overtime victory. The Rams blown out in week 1, struggled with the Falcons more than they should have in week 2. 3.5-point road favorites at Arizona, 48.5 over under. Chris, who do you like?
Well, I do like the Rams. I do think it's scary, though. I do expect, again, another thing we discussed, like the Cardinals just got to go all in, spread, quarterback draws, spread, read option, option, pitch it out there. When they started to do that stuff, four receivers to the right, one to the left, right? And, it's a crazy pass play, and then it's a crazy screen off of that formation. When they started to just do that, that's when the game changed. And that's when the Raiders went, whoa, we can't play just cover 2 and make it about that. We got to get somebody down there because we're outnumbered with some of these runs of Kyler Murray, and now he's starting to scramble, and they're starting to bring out crazy plays like that. They get themselves in trouble when they try to be something they're not. All of a sudden, 2 tight ends are on the field and all that. I've given up on trying to say that. They can't do it. They're not made to do that. Don't do it. So that's where I look at it. But I do think, the Rams defense should be able to contain Kyler to a degree. They've been pretty good throughout their career, I think, for the most part, other than one game. But I do feel as if the Rams offense is not clicking all the way yet. And one of the keys I look at is just, can they run the ball? If they can run the ball, I think they win the game 24-17, and that's the score I'm going to pick. But if they can't, and it becomes a pass-only type game, that's where Van Joseph's can be a real pain in the ass as a defensive coordinator, because he is creative on that end. But I'm going to say they can run the ball because I don't have a ton of faith in the Cardinals D-line that way. I go Rams 24-17.
I'm going Cardinals 30-23. I'm back on the Cardinals bandwagon after seeing that they finally realized, let Kyler cook. We hear about let Russ cook all the time. We're going to talk about Russ coming up later in the program. But let Kyler do his thing. He's healthy now. That's the difference. He looked ordinary last year in the playoffs against the Rams because he wasn't healthy. And when he lacks his mobility, he shrinks before our very eyes.
Right.
He seems smaller. He seems ineffective. But when he's doing the stuff that we saw him do in that game with the 2-point conversion, running around for 20.8 seconds, man among boys, even though he's the size of the boy among the men, it really is amazing to see. And I think the Cardinals realize we just have to keep playing the hot hand, and the hot hand is Kyler Murray. 30-23, I like the Cardinals to win this game.
Thanks for watching, homies. Hit subscribe to see all my unbuttoned videos. You get to see me, Ahmed Fareed, all the big player breakdowns, game breakdowns, player interviews, and my film analysis. So please subscribe. Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Peace out.